it's Dainty, and today we're going to be going over all of the anniversary events and pools and things. So I think I'm going to start off with the pools, then we'll do like summon exchange items, CG, and then I'll explain stolen event. If some of you are still confused about that, it is a little bit weird, or rather, it's just new. We're not used to it. So, if you are wondering about our events, we do have, not all of the events are out at the moment, so I did make a document. Wait, how do I, can you see it? Alright, so basically I made a document based off of the CN events. So here we have the CN server timeline, and then I put our projected dates. Now there are already differences between us and CN. So basically, we have Wealth Wish that CN had beforehand. We didn't have, I think, because we didn't have it on other events too. I don't know if we're gonna get it. Some people complained in the Discord, so maybe we'll get it. Maybe we won't. I wouldn't depend on it, but I also wouldn't spend all your crystals in case we do get it. As for everything else, so basically this part on top stays there so you can see the dates. And then the links are here so you can just click on them if you're wondering what it looks like in CN. So basically here are summon pools. You can see we have some coming. So I'm not going to be pulling on the first pools actually. I feel like they're kind of expensive. They're quite expensive with not a lot of guaranteed rewards or shards, and our summon exchange items aren't, they're not that good this time. There's no UR tickets. We'll go over them later. So I think the one to save for is mostly the swap pool over here. Make sure you save 4.5k embers, that's the max spend, but yeah, you get a swap pool, and we have these guys. So I don't know what they're gonna do though, because we don't even have some of these food souls because our event orders were all messed up. And yeah, because anniversary on CN didn't come at the same. We're having anniversary earlier compared to the CN schedule, so there's units we don't have, there's reruns we don't have, like wooey. But yeah, so I recommend waiting for swap pool, but up to you, of course. And then we do have more Gates of Trials coming. There is no crystal rebates, so keep that in mind. Neko Punch Toki Grabbers, Donut Skin. I've been waiting for Donut Skin and we didn't get her. She's not here yet. I don't know if they're adding her later or if she's getting a skip. I've been paying. I love Donut. It's so pretty. It's a beautiful skin. It's kind of like Marshmallow Skin, where they just skipped her in the... They never gave us her story event, and then they didn't give her in the skin pool that there was. She was supposed to be in it, and they just, like, erased her. Look at this cutie. Okay. Anyways. Yeah, so that's that. I also have little things on the side here, so, like, here's the recipes for carriage. You can go check that out. I'll have the link in the description. Let's keep going. Okay, so now let's look at the summon pools. We have Spiffy, basically SP Bifty. He's an SP unit. He's really expensive. 4k crystals expensive to be exact. He's a collection unit for most. For whales, he could be useful, but I mean, it depends on you. I mean, honestly, if you were gonna spend on a SP unit, it probably wouldn't be Spiffy. You would probably spend on Sprice, maybe Spear. I don't really keep up too much with these. Here, Toso and Raindrop are now part of the permanent pool, so this is basically just a showtime. You can see they're already in like our pools over here. Oops. Toso, Raindrop, they're always gonna be there. They're now permanent UR units. Croissant is a past ranking event UR. He's not particularly meta or anything. He is really pretty though, so if you want him for collection, he is expensive, but he's there. And I don't think that you would pull him if you already had him, because you don't, not many people use him. Okay, and then we have this pool, which I have mixed feelings about. So we have Chiffon Cake, who is a tank. He's basically just like, he's a tank. He's not that extraordinary. He's not too bad. I think he's more of a PvP tank, but he's adorable. Look at this cutie. But yeah, him or his arty not particularly interesting. Then we have Candy Cane, who is a very meta unit. I did Kata 300 recently, and she was a core part of my team. I think she's a core part of like most people's teams. So yeah, she heals, she has major buffs, she has stun immunity on her T5, she does a lot of invincibility with her energy skill and her artifact, so she is a meta unit to consider. This is, however, an expensive pool compared to her first pool because there's no guaranteed shards or anything, but my alt account did pull on this pool, and it took me about 31k embers to get 3 copies, so keep that in mind. Everything depends on your luck. Basically, you pick one, it costs 450 embers to enter, and then there's 100 cards in the pool, so you're guaranteed to get the UR in those 100 pulls, so you might get her on the last pull like I did. But yeah, so if you do pull the UR early, I would recommend just resetting the pool so you can reset your guaranteed UR. And then here we go, we have yearly success. Here we have a maple syrup and Earl Grey, new food souls. They're adorable. Look at maple syrup is so cute. I don't know what I really want her. Look at how cute she is. Oh, but I am gonna be waiting before pulling. But yeah, she's not particularly useful in your teams. She's collection. And then we have Earl Grey. He's like a PvP unit. We don't really have PvP in our version of the game, so he's more or less useful from what I understand. But he's cute. So yeah, that's that. There is a UR rate up. And we do get some of these free items in our login bonus. Oh, did I collect it? I think I didn't collect it. So I'm going to be summoning on the swap pool. I don't know if I'm going to be summoning on anything else. We'll see. I'm going to wait. I'm biding my time. These events are quite expensive. So here we have our login bonus. We do get nougat for free on day 2. She's so pretty. Look at her. I feel like her skin, like her normal skin, looks like a skin. It's so beautiful. And she's kind of like Parfait. Her art is kind of interesting, but maybe for newer players. I'm considering getting her for my alt, but also, and then I realized she was an attack food soul, or strength food soul, and it wouldn't work in my team, so sad. I kind of still want to get her, but okay, here's the summon exchange banner. I'm losing my voice. Okay. Here is our summon exchange banner. Basically, you can get shards from maple syrup or nougat, and there's no UR tickets, so that's kind of sad. Nothing particularly interesting. We do have mirrors. I do recommend everyone grab this. It's only 2 items for 10 Togi grabbers. Just get it. Oh, I really have no voice. Wait. Okay, and then we have a magic ink that is very interesting, but that's about it. This is whale rewards. This is our summon pool. We have gates of trial. Like I said, not particularly interesting. Laden with gifts. This is our CG puzzle. So basically, if you do your dailies, you get little rewards, and you start to complete the puzzle. And then on the last day, you get crystals, or not on the last day, after 9 days of dailies, you get 500 crystals. I don't remember if you get crystals for crafting. Have to check that. And then we have playback. So basically, it's just free crystals every day. So here you share, you can exit here, and you have to do it 5 times. So 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we will have right here, perfect. So 150 crystals for 5 days, not bad. We also get some embers. Then what do we got? We have Neko Punch, so Togi grabbers. Most people don't spend on that, but advanced game, you might consider it. but also there's no crystal rebates right now, so maybe you wouldn't want to do that right now. And then we finally come to our stolen event. All right, so I'm gonna try to do this as concisely as I can. It took me a while to collect my thoughts. I have such a hard time like explaining events because there's so many parts that we actually hit reset and now we have nougat. Let's claim her. Beauty. Okay, I just want to look at her real quick. Oh, she's so cute. I'm so happy we get her for free. Look at this beauty. Her art is so stunning. Oh my god, her chibi, it's adorable. With the scissors. No, oh, okay. Sorry, I'm in love. Okay. Woo. Okay. Now, stolen event. How to stolen. Let's go. There's still 14 days left. I'm sorry this is late. I just got my second vaccine. I was so dead yesterday. There was no way I was filming. I just died in voice chat and my guild, and we like died doing stolen together. But yeah, so I'm gonna explain everything. Let's see, where do we start? Basically, we have 3 sections. Here we have Sky Garden, which is our main fight section. So if we enter here, you can see that there are 3 separate towers. Now you have to start with the Garden Tea Party, that's like level 1, and then level 2, and then level 3 is Castle Ball. So basically every tower is 3 floors. Every floor costs 1 wheat. So here we can see 3 wheat because it's 3 floors, but then when you sweep it, you can just sweep them one by one, and basically you would sweep the highest floor. The higher you go, the more apples you will get as rewards, and so you can, whoops, that's the wrong one. You can purchase 18 per day. Here, there we go. And now there is a claim to get wheats for free. So you have Reindeer's Blessing here, and then once you claim it, it's already been claimed. There's an 8-hour cooldown until the next one is claimable. So you can claim 6 wheats every 8 hours. Obviously, you're gonna spend less crystals if you manage your time properly, but obviously if that doesn't work for your time zone, like see, I'm already completely off schedule with reset. I think I overslept this morning a little bit, so oops. And so if you are able to pass all of the bosses and you are able to min-max all of your time, I think it costs you like 1.2k or something crystals to purchase all the wheats, and the max spend on wheats is 2.7k. So even if you're not able to pass the boss, you're fine. You don't need to. It'll just cost you a little bit more crystals. There we go. So here is the tiles. Basically, when you click on one tile, it opens up the 8 adjacent tiles. When there's nothing on the tile, it just means it's a free spot, nothing happens. You don't have to tap on them, but basically we can open up the board like this. And then these things here are little fairies, and when you set them free, they give you a little bonus. So here, on my next fight, I'll get a level 1 attack increase. So if I'm gonna fight this guy here, it's a hard trial. So he gives a little bit more of apples and crystal gems. You can see the buff is right there. There we go. So if we fight this, we'll have the buff. And so there's different buffs from the fairies. This one was an attack increase. I think there's also like attack speed, and maybe, I don't know if, maybe there's not energy though. But yeah, sometimes it automatically opens the door to the next area, or it revives a fallen food soul, because your food souls can die in these stages. We'll get back to that. So here, if we go here, this is a question. Let's see. Who is Durin Pancake's combo skill counterpart? It's Pineapple Bun. I think you could find a list with all the answers. And basically you can see there's a pass requirement. So here it said complete 1 elite dreamscape. So that's what we just did. It's this dude here. And then these are mobs. So you can clear them all if you want to. You could also just go to the next floor. You'll get a little bit of apples and such. And I've just been doing it for the sake of it, but I don't know if it's worth it long term. So here we go. And you can see my buff is gone. So the buff from the fairy only lasts one one game. There we go. So we get a little bit of, let's see, yogurt. There we go. Now if I do collect a buff here, it does carry on to the next area. So here I have my level 4 increase. Now if I go to my next area, it's still going to be there. There we go. Okay, now let's do area 29. So basically, this is what all of them look like. Cold rice shrimp. And so there's 3 towers, like I said. And then, see, this stage we need to complete 3 minions. So it's 3 of these little hat monsters here. In love with vinegar. I'm gonna say a long bow. Yes, okay. And on every 10th floor, there's going to be a big boss. So on floors 10, 20, and 30, you have a big boss that you have to pass the floor. Now, when I say pass, I just mean you have to do it. I don't mean you have to win. So I know that I tried this on my glory alts, my baby accounts, and their teams, albeit they're decent teams, they weren't able to pass all of the bosses. They got hard really quick. So what you can do is you can actually forfeit the boss by, like I said, your food souls can die in here. So you know when you press the, let's just look. When you enter the fight, you'll notice that, I'm pretty sure this is what it means. The attack button is purple, and it's the same as in Sky Tower. So if your food souls die here, you can see they have health bars, and they have this yellow bar, which is their energy bar. So that carries over every time they fight. So if your food soul dies in a battle, they are dead. And they can only be revived with a fairy bonus. Sometimes the fairy bonus revives a character, but it's unreliable, and you don't know which character that's gonna revive. So you can enter, and if you notice you are about to die, you can't, oops, I passed it too quickly. You can click pause and exit, and no one's going to be dead. So you could try it as many times as you want. You can turn off your internet so that it doesn't submit, just in case, if you feel like it. But honestly, it'll just cost you a couple more crystals if you don't do it. Do you follow me? So basically you can you put in a level 1 food soul into the boss arena, and then your food soul dies. That's okay. He was sacrificed for the cause, and you will lose the reward, which was 1 mirror. But don't fret, it's just 1 mirror. And then you can keep playing with your normal team to pass all the stages. And once you finish all 30 floors and you sacrifice 3 children, it sounds so bad when I say it like this, then you'll be able to sweep the tower, and you're gonna be able to get your mirrors that way. So if you're not able to pass the bosses, don't fret, just sacrifice someone and keep going, and then make sure you sweep the towers and you don't like grind them all out. This is honestly so painful. I don't think anybody wants to grind the towers. So now let's go, area 30, we're gonna meet a big boss. So we'll see what he looks like. Oh, this map is so empty. Where's the boss? Oh, there he is. There she is. I'm sure. The name is just squares. Thank you, Elex. I have no idea who it is. But yeah, so you can click pause in the, it's, oops. Yeah, so if we fight here, you can see this is the mirror reward, and basically you would just put in 1 food soul, sacrifice them, and then you'd be able to clear the level even if you didn't get the reward. But here we're gonna do it. Yeah, see, I don't know, I think it's probably a her, right? Yeah, she has like a little bob. Oh, she lost her hat. Okay, there we go. So you can see you don't get the rewards right away. You only get the rewards every 10 levels. So after you fight the boss, every time your rewards collect in here, and after you fight the boss at level 10, level 20, and level 30, your rewards collect here, and you can collect them after you fought the boss. There we go. So now we finished the second tower. and here is the sweet button. So if you do have time, I recommend just taking it out and doing all 3 towers. I know tower 3 was bugged yesterday. I haven't looked into it. I don't know if it's been fixed, but yeah. So you'll see as you go higher in levels, you do get more rewards. So you get more and more apples. Yeah. If you aren't looking to get extra goodies from the shop or anything, you could just do the first tower, I guess. But I mean, why not do all 3 since you're going to be sweeping this for the next few days? All right. Okay. So when you pass the stages, you remember we got those apples and we got those crystals. So the crystals go in here and you basically just give them all up. This is what they're for. They give you more apples and they give you little baby stamp pots. Perfect. Exchanged, and basically there was like quotas for the servers, and we already met them in a day, so we're good. So now there's like a buff on everybody's fights. Okay, and then we have the Mad Hatter shop. So essentially the Mad Hatter shop sells these items, which are for brioche, which you can find in the carriage journey. And then there is the second part here, normal item, which is where you're going to get here at level 3 you're going to direct summon stollen, and at level 2 you can get shards. To get stollen, I believe you can get her to, yeah, so you have 35 shards at level 2 and 15 shards at level 1, so you can get her to 2 stars. And then unfortunately shops 4 and 5 are paywalled and you can't get them, so that sucks. Yeah, so if you want to try hard for apples, you will be able to get a bunch of XP bottles and stuff, and if you don't feel like it, then it shouldn't take you as many apples to get stollen. I know Saito is helping me. It should be in our doc. Maybe it's in the progress. I don't know if it'll be done by the time this video is up, but he's calculating like all of the apples and how many you would need to do everything. Okay, last part. Here we are, these little items for brioche. So yeah, you can buy them here, and then you go to carriage journey, and yeah, I explained it earlier. These recipes are also in my Excel spreadsheet if you want to go check them out. Okay, now for the carriages, what you do is, here I have one that's already completed, so let's claim it. There we go, we have a beautiful carriage, and we get 8 brioche shards, and then, oh, we can claim the avatar. We can claim our avatar. So basically, you just need one of each item from these sets here. I did make a table with all the recipes. So there's 8 separate recipes that need specific items. So here I have one ready. I think, did I buy the right ones? I have, yeah. So I have one yellow, one blue or purple. Is this? That's the blue one. And then one green, and AFK. So 8 hours, and then in 8 hours it's gonna be ready and I can come collect it. Essentially. And so you can do any random combination of the items to get the brioche shards, but in order to get these here, there's a set 8 exact recipes that you need to follow for the 8 little sweets here. Wait, I want to see the avatar. It looks so cute. I'm actually really happy. The avatar and the frame are so pretty, and they're so easy to get. Oh, adorable. Okay, what frame would go with that? Oh, the Sakura frame is really pretty. Oh, or this one. Oh, this is not our scheduled content. Oh no, I got distracted. Oh, that's cute. Okay. Did that cover everything? Oh yes, how to level up the shop. Okay, wait. Okay, so here you can see on Sky Garden, my level 6, it says level 1, 6 on 200. So every level up shop costs 200 mirrors. So you need 200 mirrors to level up the shop. So basically, once you have reached the castle ball, the hardest stage, you would preferably sweep that stage with your wheats, because at this stage you're getting a lot less apples than you could, which is a lot of resources and fun things you could collect. But yeah, so once you've swept 200, your shop number 2 is going to unlock, and then once you've swept 200 more, so 400 mirrors, once you've collected 400 mirrors, you'll have shop level 3. And then if you spend money, you could potentially unlock shop levels 4 and 5. I don't know how I feel, like, blah. In the case of Stollen, I don't know, it's just, why would you paywall after 2 stars? It's kind of sad. But yeah, okay. Now, is Stollen even worth going for? Honestly, she's pretty cheap. She can be really, I don't even know how to, it's because it's so complicated. Everyone's teams at this point, there's so many food souls, and depending on how you've built your team and who you're using in your team, she may or may not be good for you. Even at 2 stars, she can be a big help. So she is a team buffer essentially, and she has a really niche artifact. So her T5 has charm immunity, and just I can't remember everything off the top of my head. Wait, I'm just gonna look it up. Wait, Stollen. Alright, so on her basic skill, she silences the highest attack ally for 5 seconds, and then she sacrifices 20% of their HP and raises their attack from 50% up to 90% max level for 3 seconds, and ensures the next 5 normal attacks do critical damage. So this is really good for food souls that aren't dependent on their skills. So when a food soul is silenced, they still do their basic attacks, but they don't do their skills. So if your main DPS is, say, Martini, who relies a lot on his skills to be strong, or if your team relies on artifacts that do rely on your food souls doing their skills to work, like Natto T5 or Martini T5, Stollen probably isn't the best food soul to put in this place. But if your main DPS is, for example, Mentaiko, Polacro, that would be great. Also, if your main DPS is like Turkey, or in the future, if you plan on going for Spork, I think Stollen works really well in that team too. And then her energy skill is, what is her energy skill? She recovers HP, she raises normal attack damage by 5 to 25%, and then raises attack speed by 35 to 55%. So she has really good buffs, but sadly she is, her skill level is capped because you can only get her to 2 stars, so you can only get her to level 90. I'm not quite sure, I think that's like 31 skills, is it? And then her artifact is not on the wiki, and I can't remember it off the top of my head. But yeah, so I think that honestly with CG and everything, she kind of pays for herself. You will, but if you are trying to save for one of the future events, of course you can skip. I do recommend at least getting these because they're really easy to get. They're not very, I don't think you have to spend anything to get them actually. You could just do it with the free wheat ears. But yeah, and then, you know, there's embers, commission vouchers, some SR ticks, mirrors. Yeah, not bad, not bad, not bad. Alright, I hope that was everything. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a beautiful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye! I don't know, we'll see if I do a video on the swap pool. I'm not sure yet, I'm debating. Okay, bye. Okay. Alright, I'm ready now. I'm ready. Wait, I'm not ready.